What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I love doing new things. It's an amazing chapter uh, that I'm in right now when it comes to doing the thug thizzles. How y'all feeling? Thank y'all for coming through. I appreciate it. Please drop your name and your zodiac sign. Um, this is Team OE Sun, and we're just opening up the podcast today and getting started. And I thought today would be a good day to talk about the eclipse and how to use an eclipse. And I'm gonna try to keep this short. I also want to say we are proudly sponsored by Uncle June's Chicken Skins. Don't get it twisted. This is a source of some very healthy protein, halal and kosher. Okay. This is the abracadabra. We have 10 other seasons. Abracadabra, you have to be local in North Carolina to get this season, but we got hot and vinegar, we got salt and vinegar, we got hot sauce and vinegar, then we got salt and vinegar, we got sweet hot, we got a lot of different flavors. If you like it really, really spicy, we got that too. I don't mess with that, but just want to give a big shout out to Uncle June's Chicken Skins. If you are interested, or if you'd like to have some of these in your store, you want to talk about distribution, please send me a DM and we can definitely talk about it. All right. Yeah, because that's like it's the ultimate snack right there. So today is an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. It's a full moon outside, full moons in Virgo, suns in Pisces. How do you use it? The eclipse, and also when I say how do you use it, it's about like what should you avoid too. Because when you're using something, you should avoid certain things. Like, here's this bell, you know what I'm saying? Like, how to use this bell, I can also say avoid putting your finger under the bottom and shaking it. Like, don't you can't grab the bottom, or you can't hold it sideways because you ain't gonna, avoid holding your hand up like this. Hold your hand like this. And it's that middle finger action. It's not even really the wrist. We think it's the wrist, but really when the priests, they be coming with that middle finger. But that's another science. Avoid rituals today. Avoid, I didn't say avoid sex, but I did say avoid rituals today because there's a lot of dark energy going on, and the energy of um, an eclipse, it means to clip, to cut, to cut. So for me personally, I say, how am I going to use this eclipse? The things in my life that don't serve me any longer, I'm going to let them get cut away. Also in the chat, please drop your city and state, team zodiac, and your human design and your website if you want me to give that a shout out as well. Oh, your city and state, team zodiac. What's your human design? Um, I'm OE Sun, Team Taurus, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm at Sustaining Life Wellness Center. I'm at the Winston-Salem Pain Center. I'm at the new home of NeuroWaveXL.com. So many fabulous things are happening for me as I'm in this new journey in my life, right? I'm kind of excited about all of it too. So I want you to be excited with me. I want y'all to come along for the ride. And today, since everybody might be talking about the eclipse, I should have said eclipse and Donald Trump, right? But let the eclipse remove the things from your life that you're having trouble with. If it's something huge that I want to remove from my life, I've already been setting it up. I don't want to keep it. I want to say, yo, over there, 2 weeks ago at the beginning of Ramadan, I did a bufo ceremony and I met my inner hypocrite. And I realized that me and my inner hypocrite have to sit down and discuss a win-win situation because everybody has an inner hypocrite. So I've been integrating this conversation with my inner hypocrite from 2 weeks ago when I did Bufo in Atlanta with some of the most amazing people in the world. The people that sat for me, the people that I sat for, the people that we held space for. I'm putting some of those videos up today too, so we can talk about that. Also, I wanted to say that me and my inner hypocrite, there's some things blocking me from having a clear channel and conversation with him. That's all on me. And so I have to say, you know what? I want that gone. But I don't have to do a ritual because the eclipse already clips things. It already clips things. So I don't have to get into that. I can just let that wash away. So what I like to do is lay low day before, day of, day after. So yesterday I laid low. Today I'm laying low. And tomorrow I'm laying low. The most I did was light a candle and an incense. And that's just my regular. That's and these instructions of don't do rituals on a eclipse is for safety measures. Well, what about the people who do it? They do it. If they are trained to protect everybody around them, then okay. But when the when stuff is getting crazy and there's lots of people and you can't manage all that, that's chaos time. And dark forces who are over hundreds of thousands of years old that still live on this planet, they're doing things on an eclipse. They want to harvest your energy. That's why I say lay low and let them take everybody else that's standing up. So if you're standing up, you're looking at the eclipse and you're doing all these other type things and you don't have no protection in place, I just let you stand up. Just me right here laying low. Then after it's come through and be gone, now I just stand back up. And now it's clear. So it's also going to take some people away from me, some things away from me. What is it's like the stubble on my beard. How does it go away? They got clippers that's got a guard on it that's only taking the hair that's standing up. So what do you want removed from your life? Uh, I am Akimat. What's goody? Tuning in from New Jersey. 3-1 profile. You're Aries, Taurus, 428. I think your profile may be a 1-3. I've never seen a 3-1, but you could be right. But I'll go back and check. Yes, and we are definitely talking about the eclipse things. Absolutely. So for me, I'm gonna just lay in the cut. I'm gonna do just what the sign says. It says relax, breathe, pray, meditate, allow. Anything else is uncivilized. So I could talk about this right here for a second, right? Let me spin it around like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got this. I've been living with this since 2008 when I got out of prison. Yep, my man Ridge made this for me. As a matter of fact, it's misspelled and most people don't even know it. But I have had this in every house that I have lived in since 2008 when I got out of prison. And these 5 words came to me when I was in prison about how to make it through or do my time or whatever. And it was, I had to relax first. Then it was breathing. Then it was praying, which is the art of speaking and not listening. And then meditate second after prayer, because that's the art of listening and not speaking. And then allow what's happening after that, because relaxation is the key. Now, relaxation is the tea. We got a new, we're taking it another way right now because I'm a tea snob. And you will see me drinking on some good oolong here shortly. But today I was like, let's introduce the new setup. I hope y'all like it. And this is the basic premise: relax, breathe, pray, meditate, allow. These 5 principles right here get you right. You feel me? Ah, she went back and checked. She was like, "Oh, I am a 1-3." You are, yes. So this is probably the easiest thing to do during an eclipse. And some people be like, oh, I must do my ritual today. For what? You act like you're doing a ritual every day. Nobody is out here doing no ritual every day. Okay? It's not happening. So stop. Don't let people run that cap on you. All right. Now, what about doing mushrooms or doing bufo? Not me. I'm not getting into that today. That's not a that's not a good look for me to that's not a good look to try it today. Because remember, when you're doing entheogens and plant medicine, there needs to be a degree of safety around. And today is definitely like a very like today is not the safest day to do any high doses. If you were gonna do something, maybe a microdose. Your vitamins and microdose, they run together. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't even come out here and run up on a large dose of bufo or anything over a half a gram with the mushrooms. Not me, said the cat. I would let it go and just it ain't that important. I got all these other days, right? And remember, this is eclipse season. So laying low is a real thing. Now, would I order some mushrooms or some dragon tears today? Absolutely. I certainly would. I would be like, you know what? I want to be ready for when this is over. How am I integrating? How am I repairing the my neuroreceptors in my mind? Great question, right? That's why we like using mushrooms and we like using microdose in smaller amounts. But some people just like to get carried away. So do your best not to get carried away. Don't and try not to be hanging with a lot of people who get carried away either. All right. So um I hope this has been helpful. Hey, what happened to my cam? What we got going on here? Oh, I left and came back. Okay. I'm on my I'm on another computer right now. Wow. We had some technical difficulties. This MacBook Air is not capable, I feel, to really support me like I want doing these stream yards. So it's just an experiment. All of it's an experiment. What up, Frank? Frank is in the building. Peace to you, brother. How you feeling? Make sure you drop your team Zodiac and what city and state you hanging out in. All right. But I did want to say, let me show you all a if you were interested, you know, in ordering your own Tamarian fruit of the gods, dragon teas, and tears. Tears and teas. So tears are microdose, and they are zero point 0.3 grams. Let me open this up a little bit for everybody. Right, Tyler? Because a lot of people don't know that um, since I got back from Bali, I don't mind, giving you a little more detail around the microdosing and at smaller dosages. So I also have you can choose a la carte what you would like, a 2 week supply or a 1 month supply or 2 month supply. The sorcerer's brew. Remember, Baba Kalindi said we need more sorcerers. So a way you can ease into your sorcery is with the brew, which is a zero point 0.5 gram, 1 gram, and a 1.5 gram. And then the tea combos, this is two of each. right? The Sorcerer's Brew, where you just get 6 teas. And I recommend these 6 teas be drinking on the weekends. But you could also, if you have a partner, y'all could share. So if you're by yourself, this could go through 6 weekends or 6 occasions. I always suggest do these on the day that you don't have anything else to do. Not the tears, but the brews. And then we have the suggestion to Cosmic Harmony Pack, the Explorers Pack, the Inner Journey Pack, the Power and Clarity Pack, the Deep Vision Pack. And if you are in your cosmic tantric practices and you know about the white tigers, here you go for women. This is a package we put together. And if you know about the jade dragon, for men and their tantric practices, here you go. If you want to get a little more serious, always add $11 for priority shipping, and we ship on Mondays and Fridays. What are dragon tears and sorcerer's brews, and what's the best way to take them for optimal results? The dragon tears and sorcerer's brews are powered by the Tamarian blues, an ancient African strain crafted by the legendary Baba Kalindi Iyi. These instructions are here to guide you in consuming them safely and healthily so you can fully embrace the journey they offer. So make sure you start with the peace phase first. So I send everyone this document so you can know how to uh, safely ingest and jump into your ceremony, right? On a small, low dose basis. If someone wants to know about, you know, I always say, ask about your fruit. So here are the lab results from Hyphae Labs testing the Tamarian blues. And I think that's it. It's very straight and to the point. I do not recommend taking more than 1 tea per week. In my opinion, days off like the weekend, for example, are the best. And I'm also going to say I do not recommend. Wait, look, y'all getting a live edit right now. I strongly, hey, strongly suggest avoiding taking the teas during eclipses. Day before, day of, day after. I don't know what happened to that word right there. What happened? OMG, baby. L. And I strongly. There we go. And there we have it. If anyone would like me to share this link, just let me know. And or just send me a DM or send me a message. You feel me? That's all I got for y'all today. I want to keep this thing short and just to the point, and just want to say thanks so much for you all joining. Um, I've been looking at some names for the podcast too, and right now I'm feeling the Little Jeffrey podcast, and I'm gonna talk about that. I think I'm gonna do another one as an introduction. What is the Little Jeffrey podcast about? But I got this one in under 20 minutes. So, Little Jeffrey's my inner child, right? You know, grown ass, oh yeah, you know the king, but do you know my inner child? So after I do breakfast, I'm gonna come back and talk about the inner child and Little Jeffrey and what this show is all about. All right. So I appreciate all of you for stopping through and listening. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for being a part of my platform. And I appreciate it. Please share this with 5 people so we can get my hours up. Let's get this thing popping. All right. Peace.